Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the atmosphere character of our world around us, and I would like to refer to some recent events because some of people who interact with me, including some of my friends, are asking me for the opinion regarding the recent events in distant east. Some diplomatic visits of high-rank officials of United States in some territories, countries that are not recognized by the majority of the other countries, but we know that they are de facto independent. Of course, here I refer to Taiwan and recent visits of some high-rank officials and really grim reactions of Chinese government and Chinese diplomats, and later some military exercises around Taiwan and so on. So my friends are asking me where this can end. Can it develop in the same way as the Ukraine scenario? Yeah, in the realistic world, we cannot exclude for 100% any possibility. The so-called trap of Thucydides that one side is so afraid of the increasing power and influence of the second side that the elite of this country that it's getting weaker or losing its position for the second one is finally deciding to start war, despite the fact the conditions are not so good for it, but they want to start the kinetic conflict, so war, as long as they have some power, and even if they cannot win, at least they can preserve some influence. So people are asking me if this time the trap of Thucydides can work between US and China. In my humble opinion, the probability that this scenario can develop this way, so for open kinetic conflict between two giants, not really. Especially when Ukraine situation showed that West is not so eager to support Ukraine and Russia is actually doing what Russia wants, but also they do not want to tease Western power so much. They do not want to start, not yet, open conflict with two strong opponents. And Chinese strategists are observing the situation for sure, and they see that, okay, it seems that military conquests are not so easy these days, and Western equipment is still relatively good, and we have more difficult situations than Russians with Ukraine because we would have to cross the Taiwanese Strait, and perform full scale landing operation on Taiwan in really not easy conditions, because of course the desperate Taiwanese would defend themselves to the last soldier. So it would be really difficult, really costly, and we cannot be sure if South Korea, which is also a very well armed country, and Japan, we cannot sure if they would stay passive. The same with Vietnam, Thailand, and Philippines and Indonesia. So I think how this situation will develop in upcoming months and years. In a worst scenario, in my opinion, realistic scenario, we can expect naval blockade of Taiwan. If it's complete or not, I don't know if it's complete, if Chinese will be able to do it, but for sure blockade of Taiwan to give some economic losses to the West and to Western allies in Central Asia, because we know that there is a huge trade exchange between Taiwan and these countries, and just to try to torment and scare Taiwanese population. This is the max what I would expect. Open kinetic conflicts between US and US allies versus China. Not now, not yet, not in upcoming years. This is how I see it. This is my opinion about current, some people say, fourth Taiwanese trade crisis. All the best, have a nice day, bye.